getting ready to go out. I need to go pick up some skincare products for myself. If there is something or one of the things that I struggle with since moving abroad, that is my skin. And let me just give you briefly a little bit of information about my skin and why and how I struggle with it since moving abroad. So I moved before I moved to Sweden. My skin, I had maybe teenage acne and that cleared up. But then when I moved to Sweden, few months of moving to Sweden, I started to notice breakouts. My face was very dry due to the winter, and back home in Nigeria, it's a humid weather, so I didn't really need a lot of skincare products on my face. Probably I wasn't even wearing sunscreens and stuff. So wash my face, put on some cream, and then I'm out. But then I moved to Sweden, and then a few months later, my skin started to dry up, and then gradually, my face started to break out. And that was when I realized, no, I didn't even realize what was happening. I was like, what's going on? I tried to find the reason and I couldn't, and I didn't know that it had to do with the weather. Few years later, the more I stayed in Sweden, the more drier my skin became and the more easily irritated it became. Um, and then I started to notice patches, breakouts, a lot of things was going on my, especially my face. And again, the stress of living abroad. In Nigeria, I think that the life is can be quite easy, even though there is that life can be difficult there. But people just the way people handle it is kind of different than when you are living abroad and you have to handle everything by yourself. So the stress even added to much more breakouts on my skin, on my face, and and then last year I realized that I was really missing something. How did I realize? So I traveled back to Nigeria um, for Christmas, and then I got back home and I didn't need to use a lot of any skincare products. My face started changing, started glowing, becoming better. The breakouts, the spots, they started clearing out. Why using the same product that I use in Sweden that I wasn't seeing much result? It became even my face became better at home in Nigeria. And then when I moved back to Sweden again this January, my face like kind of like did I was like, what's going on? It was then it occurred to me that the weather had a lot to do with my skin and the well-being of my face and stuff. And now, as of today, I'm going outside. I'm going out today to go pick up vitamin C, some skincare product. Like I said, I'm buying is vitamin C. I'm buying this mugwort. This has really helped my skin. I'm also picking up my sunscreen as well, and I'm also picking up a new toner. And also, I use this toner, and this toner has been very good for my skin. So I'm off to pick up a vitamin C toner, vitamin C serum, and another toner for my skin. Like you, it's like moving abroad is expensive, and then you have to manage yourself even more expensive. Anyway, I am about to go out, so let's put on some makeup. Hi. Okay, I am ready to go out. My makeup makes my face look so good. Okay, so I'll be bringing you along, although I don't understand the weather today. It says 16 degrees, but it doesn't look 16 degrees. It looks like 9 degrees. It looks foggy, but it's what it is. We are in Sweden. Come with me. Let's go to town. Seems like my audio is off. Anyway, it's off, but you can hear me, right? Let's go. Looks like there's a party going on here. I need to get out of here fast. Skincare. Cost of skincare. Hey, Jesus.
Kudal gitmeyiz ya.
Precis. Ja, tack så mycket. Fan, vad är de looking på? Jag tror inte.
Vill jag kolla med mobilnummer?
Ja.
Ja.
0. I do have a problem with my filming with my so I'm at DJI office in Stockholm, and I did notice that after filming, when I try to edit, I noticed that my videos glitch, and I don't know why they glitch. And there's also something else that I've noticed with my DJI camera. That's when I turn it on, it flips to my face, and then it takes some minutes, and then it moves again. I don't understand why, so I'm in the DJI store to ask them, probably if they have any knowledge why, or if they can help me. But if they can't, then I will go back to YouTube and see if I can find any videos of someone addressing this. So, DJI office in Stockholm, in Drottninggatan. Here I am. We didn't do that. So it moves from this side to the other side.
Okay. Weird.
I don't know why I didn't do that.
Did you help her? She's something wrong with her.
So when I film and then I try to extract the films from with the Mimo app, right?
Yes.
And then when I start to edit it, I notice that the films I have extracted, glitch.
Okay.
So it plays and then it sees.
Can you like show me something how it works?
No, I am Inodimplon, and I'm here to pick up my sunscreen. There's this sunscreen that I buy from the ICA here at Odemplan, and the sunscreen I use all over my body. And as you know, we've entered officially summer, so I'm going to pick that sunscreen. Previously when I moved here, I didn't understand how important sunscreen were. I thought it was a white people's thing. I thought it was a white people's thing too when I started to break out in ways I couldn't explain. But since then, I don't joke with my body sunscreen, my face sunscreen. I use them judiciously. So let's go. I will show you how the sunscreen looks like. So I found the sunscreen. Yeah. It's for kids, but it works. It works. It works. It works. So they seem to have it in two. They have this you spray, and this is the cream one. So this is what I'm talking about. You need it. Get your sunscreen, okay? For your body. So I use it on my body. So I'm now back from the city. It's Wednesday today, and it feels like there's a party in the city. It's always feels like there's always a big activity going on in the city, because every time you get in, there's always a lot of people, or usually a lot of people in the city moving around, shopping and stuff. But I decided to go out to get me things for my skincare, and there is something like this is a good area or topic that we don't know so much about, or we usually don't hear so much about before we move to Sweden or we move abroad. Like before I moved here, I didn't know anybody in Sweden. I only went on Instagram and searched Sweden, and a lady popped up, and I wrote to her, and then she didn't really give me much information about Sweden and everything I need to know before I moved to Sweden. So moving here, and I moved here in August to start school, and before I know it, the winter came, my skin started to itch, and I was like, what's going on? I didn't know that it was the weather drying my skin. And from there on, I didn't even know how to take care of that. I continued to put body lotion, not knowing that it was the weather. Then few months later or a few years later, I started to see that my skin, the quality of my skin, started to degenerate. Like back home in Nigeria, I just take a shower, probably put a body cream, and that's it. But moving to Sweden, doing the same thing, I realized that my skin was itchy, very dry. Not that dry, but it was very itchy, and it started to degenerate. I started losing my glow, my breakout here and there. And I didn't understand that it had to do with the weather. I was like, oh, maybe it's food, maybe it's this, maybe it's just this. I didn't know that. I didn't understand how much impact the weather can have on the skin. But later on, with the work stress, life stress, things happening in Sweden, I started to feel probably it has to do with the changes happening in my life, new environment, new people, new way of life, new this. But everything changed when I went back to Nigeria last Christmas. And when I got back home, the same product that I was using in Sweden, that I didn't really see I didn't really see my skin change that much from those products. Traveling back to Nigeria, I started to see my skin improve. I didn't even have to do much, and my skin was just glowing. And that was when it occurred to me that our skin is made, or we were born in a very humid weather or template, and then moving to a region where our body isn't used to, our body starts to react based on the new environment that it is facing or it now has to deal with. So I started to learn that. I'm someone who didn't really believe so much in sunscreen. I thought it was a white people's thing. They are the ones who need sunscreen. But with my years of living in Sweden, I started to realize how important sunscreen is to my body. So I use this sunscreen. I used it last year. It's for children, so I believe that the content will be safe or safer. So I use it on my skin during the summer, or when I'm in Nigeria or I'm in any country that it's sunny. I use this on my skin. I don't use it on my face because I don't know if my face is gonna react to that. I also use this one. I use this on my face. This is the La Roche-Posay sunscreen. So this is one I use on my face, and this is Ika sunscreen. I use it on my body. I buy it from Ika stores. I know that I need a vitamin C, and my skin has kind of been going up and down. So I try this product, and before I know it, my skin reacts, and I know that my skin is still trying to get used to this environment. Even though I've lived in this country for a while, my skin is still trying to get used to this country. Moving from a country where you've lived for 15, 20 years, and then moving to a new country, my skin is constantly trying to adjust to this weather, and hopefully one day we'll be able to find that a good adjustment. And for that reason, I've kept trying products, and some I just felt like, God, I don't want to be spending that much on product, and at the end it's not the right product for my skin because it changes. In the winter, I need another product because my skin has changed. In the summer, I need another kind of product. In the spring, it's always like in the fall seasons, my skin kind of like changes. And that also applies to my foundation. So the foundation that I use in the winter is not the foundation that I use in the summer. So all of this costs money. They do cost money. So I had to go do a lot of research. This time around, I needed a vitamin C, and this is what my research showed me that this would be good for me. So I'll be trying this vitamin C by Goodall. Let me see, this is the name, right? Yeah. So I'll be using this vitamin C, and I'm happy and hopeful that it would work for me in the long run. And I also got an eye serum. I've tried a lot of eye serum on my body, just like I said, my face, my body keeps changing. And I kind of like, I didn't have this mark before I moved to Sweden. I had a little. But as the year progresses and as the winter does its work on my skin, I think that the lines kind of deepened. So that's why I got this. I've tried other eye creams, but they were either irritating or not good at all for my skin. Another product that I use is that I don't joke with. Previously, I kind of joked with it about with my lips. I don't joke with my lips anymore. Vaseline works, but I also noticed that Vaseline can cause breakouts and stuff. So I use this for my lips, and it keeps my lips moisturized all the time. But what I've also come to understand is for my lips to be able to look natural and not darkened or react to this product or to any oil in this product, I make sure that I use my sunscreen on my lips. So I put the sunscreen on my lips, and then I go ahead to seal it with this. So seriously, living abroad comes with its own things, with its own issues, but there is the good side of it as well. And the bad side of it, yeah, we can always try to find the balance or how to manage that. And this product that I shared with you is the the ones I bought, and the ones that I use is what I use to take care of my face. And I also have other products as well that I use, like serums that I use as well, just to keep my face hydrated. I understand that because of the weather and all of that, our face loses hydration. So I have other products that I use, toners, essence, serums that I use, and all of these things. They cost money, but please don't tell my mother. They cost money. But anyway, if you have any questions or if you're struggling with your skin, just know that moving to a new environment, to a new country, it can cause some kind of issues on your skin. And I think when I was on TikTok, I've seen videos on TikTok of people who moved from one country to another, dealing with the same kind of issue as well. So you're not alone, but just keep trying and try to find the right product that is good for your skin in this new environment. Okay, I used to be, what I say in Nigeria, I used to be dry dry skin or something, what I say, or combination skin. I used to be very, I would say combination, but moving to Sweden, I kind of like move from combination to oily to dry. So but we just have to manage that. We just have to take care of the skin. Anyway, away from the skincare and stuff, how are you guys doing? I've been going back and forth with my posting, but I'll try to be consistent nowadays. Share my opinion, share what's going on and all of that. And if you have any questions or you want to talk to someone about something, don't hesitate to send me a message on TikTok. Sorry, not on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok anymore, but on Instagram and on via email and on YouTube as well. Send me a message. Write to me, Brown Nudie Girl. It's my Instagram name. Brown Nudie Girl is my YouTube channel name, and you can send me an email at fikafridays@yahoo.com. Fikafridays with Emma at yahoo.com, and I will get back to you. And if you see me in the city, if you see me anywhere, just say hi, and I will be happy to say hi. I know sometimes when we're in the city, everybody's just face front and all of that, but if you see me in the city and you just want to say hi, and I will be happy to probably have fika with you or just say hi and have a few chats and move on. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. I don't know when this video is gonna be going up. Probably I filmed this we're in June. Yeah, I filmed this in June, so I'll see you in the next video, and do take care of yourself. Welcome to Sweden if you're in Sweden. Welcome to Norway, to Finland, to Denmark. In fact, welcome to North Europe. Okay, take care.